What's
Uh,
up?
What's up? How you doing?
Good. Doing well. How are you?
I'm doing very well. Good to talk to you.
Thank you so much for the time today. It's really cool to get to talk to you.
Yeah, of course. Thanks for having me.
We're on some short time, so I'm diving right into it. Congrats on everything, by the way. The song, the tour, like the album. You finally wrapped everything in Atlanta. And I'm curious, like you're a seasoned pro at this point, but this trip around, what have you kind of like learned?
God, dude, it's been long. Like we started this tour in like January, February of 2022 and really actually low key in September of 2021. So literally 2 years. Um it's been wild. I feel like just the person I was from the beginning of this tour to the end is like complete night and day, full like 180. Um, but I don't know, I've learned so much. I've learned so much about myself. I think that, you know, COVID and having like those couple years of like not being able to like do anything and perform like really made me like lose who the hell I was, as I'm sure it did for a lot of people. But like I think when I started that tour, I had no idea what I was doing and no idea who I was or what I liked or how to move really at all. And I think that I hold very dear to me like where it ended and like looking at the photos from the beginning to the end and being like, wow, like the person that I am now is like a person that really knows herself and like really I feel like has figured it out for the most part in like only certain areas of my life. As you know, I'm not a genius in the world, but like I don't know, I feel good.
Yeah, it's amazing. I love that. Well, on the note of like finishing stuff, you're working on new music, but specifically when you do finish an album, I'm just really curious, like what space you find yourself in creatively. Is it like to create more, or are you like taking time to reflect on like the product you just finished?
It's weird, it's funny, like you work on an album and that's what you're doing for however long it takes you, and then you finish it and then it's just like nothing. And it's
Yeah.
weird, like it's just like such a weird like here and then bink and then you like are doing something completely different. I don't know what's gonna happen. I mean, we right now we're in like the kind of closer to the end stages of making this album that we're making right now. And um it's I don't know, it's always a tricky thing because my brother and I don't live together. We have separate lives, we have separate friends, we have separate houses, we do different things. And so what's really amazing is like, I hear people talk so much about like, how there's like that saying that's like that people are always like really sad about, which is like a devastating saying that's like somebody says that you've already spent most of the time you're going to ever spend
Oh,
with your
God,
sibling.
kills me.
Like that's horrifying. Like it's so upsetting, but with my brother that's just not true, because we work together and we get to be with each other all the time. But it is really nice having the excuse to hang out, which is working together. And so yeah, when an album is finished, we're kind of like, can like what do we how do we do this? So I don't know, I don't know what the hell is gonna happen after. I kind of want to keep making stuff, but I also like want to like have a life and do stuff. So I don't know, I think it'll be a mixture of stuff.
It'll come to you when that time, comes. Amazing.
That's right.
Making music now. Do you make it for you or do you make it for others?
Good question. Honestly, Phineas and I were just talking about this. He said it, I don't know how he put it. He was saying that with this album specifically, it's the kind of thing where like if somebody, like if you think about if somebody asked us for whatever reason to make something that no one's ever going to hear and we only like it and it doesn't matter what anybody thinks because we're the only ones that are going to hear it, and as soon as we finish it it's going to get thrown away for some reason, we would be making the same album, like because we are making an album that like we like. And I think that at the beginning of the making of it there was a lot of like I was very in my head about like what are people gonna want? Like what are they gonna think is cool? Are they gonna like this? And what do people want me to do? Why I was just very in my head about it. And I literally had a moment of like, hold on, like the reason that people, liked me in the first place was because I just was doing what I wanted to do. And that's how it is for everyone. Like there's that audio that I've heard in like TikTok videos that are like, my mom told me to just be myself and people would like me. And like, I think we all forget about that. Like, we should just do what we wanted to do, because the people that are drawn to the thing we want to do are people we might actually like. Whereas if we make something or are someone and try to be someone that is not somebody, or make not somebody that we like, or we're not making something that we like, the people that are drawn to it are going to be people that maybe you don't want to like it because you don't, see eye to eye. And I've been thinking about that a lot, and I feel really good about like where the music is right now and how I like it, and that's what's important to me. But I also keep like the fans in mind all the time. I'm always thinking about them. So it kind of goes hand in hand. And I think that they're growing with me. I think that we have similar tastes at the same time. So hopefully it'll work for them. I don't know.
Love it. Well, I could talk to you for hours about this stuff, but thank you so much for the time. Billie, thank you so much. Congrats on everything. And can't wait to, do this again soon.
I love it. Thanks so much. I'll see you soon.